good evening, dinner table project families. Tonight we have the McGrew family. We have Amanda McGrew.
Hi.
We have Dallas, and we have Mahaley. They're from Lakewood Elementary, and Dad is here as well to help. They're going to be making lasagna and salad, and I think there's going to be some garlic bread included in this meal. So I'm very happy for you to join us. Just remember, the whole idea of the dinner table project is to put all of your cell phone, iPads, whatever electronic you utilize day to day in this box, at least one day a week during supper. And at that time, you can have your family get together and prepare the food like they're going to be doing tonight, or at the very least, sit around the dinner table and have discussions. There are some talking points on here that you can ask that encourage more than just a yes, no answer. And this is for the entire family, not just for you, but for Mom, because you may want to know, Mom, if you could pick the best day ever, where would it be? And then you would answer. That's more than a yes or no, isn't it?
Right. Discussion.
The beach. That would be yours. What about you, Mom?
Oh, well, the day my babies were born.
There you go. What about you?
My birthday.
Well, of course, who wouldn't like the birthday? So that's the whole idea of the dinner table project. And there's also a QR code that you can zap on, and it'll take you to the newsletter. That I think it's a monthly newsletter, and it's also one that you could plug in that would address elementary age, middle, and high school. So they have different conversational pieces for each level. There is also, I think, some activities that you can do with your family during this time as well. So I thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also for joining us, you're going to be given a gift from Miss Tony Williams at the conclusion. And we're excited to be able to offer that to you. And without any further ado, I will pass it on over to the McGrew family.
All right, thank you so much. Today we're making lasagna. It's a meat lasagna. A lot of people that do the keto diets and things like that, this is kind of a low carb. You can do no carb if you prefer. There are thinner types of lasagna noodles that you can use. I like to use the oven ready lasagna noodles. We need a pound of hamburger. I prefer to use hot sausage, but you can use whatever type of sausage that you like. We use pepperoni that we later dice up, and so there's in smaller pieces. Mozzarella cheese. I love to add lots of cheese, so I always get the big bag, but of course, you can put however much you would like on there. Your favorite spaghetti sauce. You can use any kind of sauce that you'd like, and this is the kind that we usually use. Of course, we're going to need some the nonstick spray, and I believe that's going to get us started for now. So first, starting off, we're going to open up our hamburger. Mahaley, would you like to put the hamburger in the skillet there?
Sure.
Okay, just dump that in. There you go. Turn your skillet on, and I cook all of my meats and things together. Everybody's washed their hands before we started, and it's important when you wash your hands to wash them in between when you're dealing with raw meat especially. So be very careful about that, and then wash. Of course, I think we've all gotten really good about washing our hands and know to wash them for 20 seconds or sing happy birthday to ourselves twice. I think that's really good, and have running water over your hands. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick. We've washed our hands now after we've messed with the raw meat. So now once you start cooking, we're gonna cook our meat. I like to use medium to medium high, and you just kind of keep your eye on it, mash it around a little bit until it's good and brown. And the sausage, of course, it'll turn a darker brown. So we're just going to kind of keep an eye on that for a little bit and let that cook. Now the other thing we can be doing is chopping our pepperonis. This is just a personal preference. I like to do this. People will often ask, you know, what that extra flavor is. It's pepperonis, but because they're not the traditional round pepperonis, they don't really, maybe that, I would call that my secret recipe. But, and you can, of course, chop this any way you'd like. Mahalia, you take a couple whacks at it. Hit it hard. There you go. All right, let's look at it now. See what we got. Ooh, boy, yeah, you really did a number on that. All right, come on, Dallas, your turn. Okay, let's see what we got here. There we go. Well, yeah, y'all are doing a good job. Dad, you want to stir that for Mama? Be real careful with it. You can stir it. Just be real careful. Don't sling it. Okay. You want to hold on to it? Okay, let's see what we got. Good job. You did a great job on that one. As you see, the pepperoni doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of shred it, or you know, you can do it however you like. But I just like to get it, you know, chopped down a little bit. So the first thing I would do then is add my pepperoni into my mixing bowl. Then the next thing I'll do is take my spaghetti sauce, and I'll put that in as well. Just kind of pour that in. You can stir that. Use the white one, please. Or red, I don't guess it matters. And you need some help, Mahalia? No? Okay. And then we're just going to wait for the meat to finish cooking. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and spray our pan with some non-stick spray, and just a little bit all the way around. So that's done. So there's our baking pan, and it's ready. Okay, let's check on our meat. See if we need to turn it up a little bit. Why don't you turn it up just a smidge? You're doing a great job, Mahalia. We're just going to keep cooking that here. Our hamburger and sausage is completely cooked. You know it's all brown. There's no pink. You want to make sure everything's good and cooked. And then we're going to take that and put it in this colander here and drain it. And always be careful. You know, the steam can come up and burn you. You try to get as much grease out as you can. So then once we're done, we're just going to take the meat, and we're just going to put it right in here with the rest of our sauce that we've mixed, your pasta sauce and your pepperonis. So Mahalia, yes, very gently mix that, please. You don't want to sling any of that out. Okay, so once that's mixed in real good, let me help you here a little bit. Let's get all this, you want all the meat covered in all your sauce. And there you go. That's good, right? Okay, you can keep doing that. And then I'm going to grab a couple of the lasagna noodles. Now, since I don't have like a square pan, you can use any shaped pan that you like. Since I don't have a square pan, I'm just going to use this round pan here. And I'm just going to break these in two. They break pretty easy. Just kind of lay them in there. And then we're going to put some meat and sauce there. Put a layer of that. Just make sure it doesn't have to be a solid layer. Just make sure you get enough to cover all the noodles, because we're going to make a couple of these layers, so they're going to seep down through. And then the next thing we're going to do is what? Anybody guess? Our cheese, right? We love lots of cheese. We're just going to cover that up. Put a good layer on there. And then we're going to repeat those steps one more time. There we go. So noodles. A couple, 2 or 3, 4 noodles. That'll be good. And then, because this is all the room we have, we're just going to load this next layer up with the rest of our meat sauce. Now, one thing I did want to say is that the noodles we did use are oven ready. However, I tend to put a little bit more sauce in there because they will soak up quite a bit as well. So they are very convenient, but I do find that I need to put just a little extra sauce in there. But it's well worth it. Add some on there. Like I said, I just want to make sure those noodles get real good and soft. And anybody that's made lasagna or chili knows that these kind of meals are always better the next day after they've kind of set for a little bit. But we're going to eat this tonight. And then the last thing is one more layer of mozzarella cheese and we are done. Just kind of even that out. We like a lot of cheese. And this is such a filling meal. We make this a lot, you know, when maybe somebody's not feeling real well and take it to their house and it feeds everybody, or takes them over to my mom and dad's, or have people over, it'll feed quite a few people. So, okay, so that looks good. So we're going to put this in here for about 45 minutes to an hour, and it's ready to go in. Okay, looks like we've got just a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and check our lasagna, and if it's good and ready, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. And here we have our cheese is melted. And what I would do is probably go ahead and put that in, keep that in the oven for about 10 more minutes until maybe it was just good and golden brown. Not all the way through, but just maybe around the edges. But because everything that we used is already pre-cooked, the meat was pre-cooked, really you're just warming this up and just it's all kind of coming together. So once your mozzarella cheese is melted, you're pretty much good to go. I would wait for about 10 or 15 minutes and let this set up, and then you're ready to cut. Now we're going to make some Texas toast. In our family, we're kind of a house divided. We like the regular Texas toast that's just the butter, and then we have others that like the kind with the 3 and 5 different cheeses on it. So anyway, today I'm just going with the garlic. And so this is really easy. You just follow the directions on the back. You'll preheat to 450, and it says you lay your frozen toast out on your baking sheet. Bake on the middle shelf and heat each side for 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm just going to spray real quick. And remember, between each thing that you're making, just always remember to wash your hands to make sure your hands stay clean and you don't contaminate your food. Yeah, so we're going to just lay these out here.
Are these frozen?
They were frozen when we picked them up. I think they're kind of starting to thaw out. Usually we kind of have to pry them apart, don't we?
They look white.
I know, and they look good too.
They look weird.
So we've got our oven preheated, and we're just going to stick these in for 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then those will be ready. Now, because we're having lasagna, There'll probably be enough sauce in our lasagna, but sometimes people like extra sauce, so I bring, also have some marinara sauce. If you like, I use the Kroger brand. That way you can just kind of dip in what you like. So now we're ready to get our bread out, and it's been in there. We've turned it, and it was in there for about 8 minutes. So here is what it looks like, nice and golden brown. Again, if you wanted to, you could add some cheese on the top of that. If you... Any kind of cheese. Or you can just do it plain, or you can buy it with the cheese on it. It's just about, I think there's about 10 cents difference in the packaging. And you can take some of your favorite marinara sauce. And of course we know because of COVID, we never double dip, right? But now we always have separate dishes. So everybody would have their own little dish there here that they would dip out of. This is our bread. Very simple, very easy. So when we're making our salad, you know, I just like to, personally, I get shredded lettuce. I just prefer that. It's easier. But you don't have to. You can get any type of lettuce that you like. My kids, we like to munch around on cauliflower. Sometimes they don't want a salad, and they'll just get a little bowl like this and put some ranch in it, and we just kind of dip and eat. So that's also a possibility. Our baby carrots, they're fun in a salad. If you just want to get a little bowl of some ranch and eat your carrots, that's fine as well. We have some in our house that love olives, black olives and green olives. Not everybody will try that, but I have one daughter that will. So anyway, we've got some of these. And then I just went ahead and got some black olives, and these are the ones that you can just get to go. So really you can add anything to your salad. And then we've got some broccoli. You know, some people like to put sunflower seeds or croutons. I've been known to put some Doritos on a taco salad before. So, you know, just you know, keep your mind open with that. And then of course we're a ranch family, so we just always start off with the Kroger brand. So really, we just take everything, and this is the first time I've used one of these, but I'm excited about it. Guys, you want to come over here and help me? We're going to take everything that we want to put in our salad, and we're going to put it in here. So Dallas, well, hold on just a second. Let's put the lettuce in first.
All of it?
All of it. Just dump it in there. There you go. There you go. Now just take that bag and throw it away. Now, Haley Grace, what would you like to add?
Olive.
Olives? Do you want the green ones or the black ones?
Black.
Black? Okay. Here we go. And you can just dump those in there.
I'm gonna.
All right. Looks good to me. Will you take and throw that away for me, Haley?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to add in some carrots?
Yes.
Okay.
All of them?
No, I say let's just add in like 10 or 15. How about that? Let's just take the bag and just kind of do this right here to it. What do you think? Does that look like 10 or 15? Okay, Haley Grace, you want to add some broccoli?
Yes.
All right. There we go. And then I'll do the cauliflower. How about that? Now it looks like we put this on. Oh, we didn't put any the green olives. You want to put some green olives in, Mahaley?
Sure.
Okay, let's just sprinkle some of those in. See what we get. Dallas, you can push on it first. Push on it hard a couple times. That'll spin it real good. Okay, now Mahaley's turn. Okay, Dallas, you wanna push on it a couple, 2 or 3 more times and see what we get. Then we'll open the lid. There we go. All right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a tossed salad.
Looks good.
It does look good. Here we have our tossed salad with all of our ingredients. I had, like I said, never used a salad tosser before, but it is nice to kind of get everything in there evenly. Probably at home I would have added another bag of lettuce just to, you know, kind of even that out. We did put a lot of vegetables in there. And then you, of course, would just plate this and put your favorite dressing on there. Depending on the size, the shape of your pan, you know, you can cut, you can just cut down the middle, do, you know, and then kind of like a pie. Just however you want to, really. And then just take a spatula and get it out. Again, here's our salad that we made. It goes really well with lasagna. It's got lots of vegetables in there. Another thing I forgot to talk about was you could put some mushrooms in there if you like mushrooms. But this is great to get some of your 5 food groups in. And then here we have our bread. Again, this is the kind that doesn't have the cheese on it, but you could put some on there, and that goes well with all that. And again, we like to use the ranch dressing, and but you can use any type of dressing that you'd like. So this was our meal.
Hi, this is Tony again from the Hardin County Extension Office, and we are wrapping up our dinner table project, which has been a success this time around. We learned a lot since it was our first time doing it, and we are looking forward to next year. But as the parents have came in, we also give them a gift with some measuring spoons, a pizza cutter, cutting board, and other little items in this bowl for their participation in the dinner table project. And as always, we want you to look on the Hardin County Extension Office Facebook page to see things that we have going on or that are coming up. And also, to remember to eat more fruits and vegetables, drink plenty of water, get rest, and mask up. We're Kentucky Strong. Peace out.